You are Ragnar Lothbrok, the one who sailed west.
Famous.
Who is she anyway to put such a high price on her nakedness?
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Prez Grits presents some Prez Grits, and today we are back watching some Vikings. It's me, it's Mikey J up in the house today watching some Vikings. It's the season finale, yay! What's going on, Mikey? Tell us.
I can't believe we made it to this point. You had to just remind me this is a season finale, episode 9, and it's upon us.
Finale. How did we
Sorry,
get
episode
here?
9.
I know how we got here. We had to walk uphill to Uppsala. That's
oh my gosh! Thank you for reusing that one. Uphill at Uppsala. Yeah, no, there's been a lot of boats and a lot of travels, but this actually last episode, Sacrifice, was a real downer for me. I don't know about you, Prez, but as you said, the trip to Uppsala went okay, I guess. A lot of death. We said goodbye to Leif, who felt like we hardly knew. Let's see what else happened. Athelstan, the priest, who I'm sure eventually we're going to get his name right.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, exactly. He was deemed to be an unworthy sacrifice by the seer, I believe, because he still is a Christian, and therefore Leif had to jump in and take his place in the sacrifice. We have Ragnar kind of questioning a little bit, maybe his marriage, wondering if he's going to have more sons or not.
Yeah.
With his wife. That's a question. Rollo and Siggy look like they're already on the rocks. Honeymoon's over. But then again, Siggy's like, hey, stay with me. I know what's going on with King Horik, who is now a new character, Donald Logue, that you pointed out last week. He's the new king, I guess, involved. So he's actually asking Ragnar to do a little bit of dirty work for him, it sounds like, as an emissary to go squash the beef. So we're going to find out what that's all about.
That emissary thing, like, what are the parameters of that? I mean, is he just a hired arm, or is he really supposed to, have a diplomatic sort of trip going on? I mean, I don't know what their definition of emissary is, because in the same episode he's talking about sending an emissary, they're also sacrificing their own people for whatever reason. So
I'm with you.
So what do you mean by emissary?
I'm with you. No, I think it's a good call. So yeah, no, I'm really excited about this season finale, and we'll see what awaits.
Yeah. Well, it is going to be exciting. Hopefully, we will see some excitement. Some interesting things happening. I know they're setting up like we said, this whole emissary thing. So, we're not going to talk too much. We're going to jump right in. But before we do, I want to remind everybody that in the description down below, you will find time codes that will take you straight to the reaction or straight to the review all the way at the end. But yeah, who does that? Stick around, hang out with us. Like, we're here having a good time, so just watch the whole thing. Anyways, I also want to remind everyone that if you've not seen Vikings, please head right over to Amazon and check out the show, and then come back and do the reaction with us. And without further ado, it's time to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment down below, and let's get back to the show. Oh, are we heading back to Homeland? Oh, guess not.
How can you make peace, Jarlborg? I am sure that he would relish a fight.
Okay.
What's your name? You are Ragnar Lothbrok, the one who sailed west.
Famous.
I'm surprised that you have heard about that.
How are you surprised?
Yeah, you're not.
Why have we not offered our guests dry clothes and food?
Yeah, respect.
Treat these folk well.
Put some respect on that name.
Put some respect on that name.
King Horik is prepared to pay you to renounce your illegal claims.
Really?
Every piece of land has a price, just like every human. If you will name a reasonable price.
At the moment, my price is King Horik's head.
You know that's not reasonable.
Seems I am done.
Come on, please, sit down. Why don't you send one of your men back? So in the meantime, why don't you and your men go and visit our famous ash tree, Yggdrasil?
Oh, cool.
My brother Rollo will stay behind.
That's great.
Loki!
So many wheels in motion right now.
Leaving the brother behind, always a great move.
Yeah, he's gonna be mad about that. He's gonna take that as a slight.
Oh yeah.
Why must you all force me up and unearth me to sorrow? He is in danger from the magical world.
The what? Ew. What if he was just scratching his butt?
But come on, man.
How do you get on with your brother? But not all brothers get on so well. We fought together in the Shield Wall. We shared the same women. My young, beautiful wife. My brother poisoned them.
Oh my gosh.
And then I burned him alive.
That's a direct warning, Rolo. Whatever you're planning, stop it.
Ragnar would never do such a thing.
No, your brother is different. A great warrior.
As am I.
I'm sure you are. And yet I've never heard of you.
It's cold. Come on, these people getting Rolo riled up. You can't.
I
get
know,
Rolo riled up
and
like
he's
this.
too dumb. He can't take it.
Oh, what do we have here?
Oh.
Okay.
What are we supposed to be looking at?
Oh.
We are strangers here, guests of your Borg.
Jarlborg. Then why didn't you say so at once?
All right.
Then I think old Ragnar owes me an apology on your behalf.
Oh no, y'all are in trouble.
And now I'm supposed to apologize for you two staring at the naked body. Who is she anyway to put such a high price on her nakedness? I'm intrigued.
What's so intriguing?
Oh no.
Neither in company nor alone.
What? So you're giving her a contradiction? Wow, who is this woman?
Neither alone, nor yet in company.
She's a genius.
I owe you an apology.
You do.
Could I offer you some horrible salted fish?
Oh, are they gonna do it?
You know they are. Come on.
Is she gonna bear him that son?
Y'all know what this is.
He getting some fresh fish.
These.
He's getting some fresh fish, all
I
right.
should not have said that. She can sense that other woman.
I visited my cousin a few days ago, as she had just buried her young son.
What's going on with Siggy? Is she sick?
I hung from a windy tree, from where it's...
Oh wow. Oh. It's a plague.
What's wrong, boy?
Father's making a fool of himself.
He's enjoying himself in the company of a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
If Lagertha were here, she'd cut his balls off.
So don't begrudge your old man a little harmless fun, huh?
Yeah, no kid wants to see that. I don't care what he says.
Which one would you like tonight?
Oh my goodness.
He won't sell. He wants to make a deal.
I'm not interested in deals.
Obviously you are. You sent an emissary. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
And I know you are not going to die.
I should tell you the truth about who I really am.
Oh boy.
I'm Princess Aslak.
Okay.
My mother was the shield maiden Brunhilde.
Everyone knows the renowned your mother.
And both my parents are dead now.
Interesting.
Okay.
Why did you do that?
Because I had no choice.
I knew he was gonna say that.
Oh shit.
Oh no. Oh, poor kid.
Some things can't be unseen.
No. Seeing your dad hooking up with another chick on a road trip.
I hate you.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Of course I love your mother.
Okay.
Swear to me that it will not happen again.
Oh man.
He's not gonna do that.
I swear to you, it won't happen again.
What?
It's gonna happen 1,000 times again.
I'm telling you, that was a straight up lie.
Now go play.
Go play. That's a young man. Watch who you talking to. Yeah, if everybody's sick, nobody's tending the animals. This is madness. Oh wait, are they dead?
Oh yeah.
Oh no. Oh no. Who's that, the little girl? Don't put your lips on that sick child. Oh no. they gonna burn him? Yeah, burn them.
Uh-oh.
No.
Huh. Oh, he's gonna hate that little shit now.
Yep.
We make
Call
this
that
offer.
a block of some kind?
Yeah. Yeah, that should fix the plague. Oh, or maybe not. Or maybe so.
Oh, man.
She doesn't look so good.
Gita.
Oh no. Guilt.
I'm carrying your child.
Lord.
Did the seer not promise you more sons?
Wait, how does she know that?
Oh.
Is that Floki? Yeah.
What compromises is he willing to make?
Can I not eat first?
Love it.
What did he say? What did he say?
He say you must name your price for the land. He didn't say or.
Unless you want to repudiate King Ulrich. Renounce your allegiance to him?
What? Of course not.
I see. Very well.
Good. War.
Yeah, I don't feel like that went well. Oh, is Gita her daughter?
Yes.
Oh no.
Gita.
So both Siggy and her both lost their daughters.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Not cutting themselves. Always with the cutting of themselves. Yeah.
Man. I feel like this kid is in danger right now. Kid, you are in danger. Oh no. Omens?
Not a good one.
Will you fight alongside me? Isn't that what you really want? The death of your brother and the start of your own fame?
What? Oh my gosh. I don't know what any of this means.
I say yes.
Oh.
I will fight with you.
Jarl Borg making moves. Jarl
Mm.
Borg.
And here comes Rollo, the forever pawn. He will forever just be a pawn.
The forever pawn. I like that. The forever pawn.
I mean, how is joining this guy against your brother any better?
Well,
how's that any, like, he's still second fiddle to that guy. If anything, stay with your brother, kill off that guy, and just take over and he could just have that earldom.
yeah. It seems like Jarl Borg is offering a bit more of a partnership. You know, don't forget Rollo made that famous comment to Ragnar at one point in the season when he said, "Yeah, we can never be equals now." When he became Earl, right? He's like, we can never be equals now because he's Earl. At least with this guy, maybe he feels like, well, he's making promises like I can have half the stuff, or at least some of the stuff, some of the land, have my own carve out. I think he likes that language. And don't forget, he's also thinking about, well, I can always backstab this guy later if I really want to,
I mean, he could, but he can't though, because he's not smart.
True.
He's not smart enough to backstab this guy, and also,
True.
Yeah, I do think that's what he heard. I do think that's what he heard when the guy was talking to him. That's definitely not what the guy said. Like, what he basically said was, you could just be second fiddle to me like you are now to Ragnar, and you can kill him, and if you kill him, you can take his earldom. That's basic.
That's fair.
But that's a big if. Like,
it is.
The hole in this plan is if you can kill Ragnar, which...
Yeah.
And the thing is, too, and he doesn't have Siggy's help with any of this. We all know that when he tries to do stuff on his own, how that turns out. So he's just going to get the other side of his face slashed up, probably. So
okay. Can I throw? Okay, you could be right. What if? And I know you don't have much respect for Rollo's intelligence,
none.
but there were some knowing glances at that table, the last meal, with your Jarl Borg when the brother Rolo and Ragnar were kind of looking at each other. What if they had a relationship? Don't forget, there's some that Floki scene with Hornick, right? With the web and the spider and the insect in the middle.
Yeah.
What if, just throwing this out there, what if this is a trap? Rolo and Ragnar talked this out. Rolo said, yo, he's trying to get me on the inside. And Ragnar said, go with it. In fact, pledge yourself to him. You'll be my inside guy. Now, whether Rolo is playing along or whether he thinks this is a good idea or not is not for us to decide right now. But what if they're playing chess and Jarl Borg is playing checkers?
Up to this point, there has been no evidence of them even having any capabilities that you're suggesting that they have. So that would be a strange writing thing if suddenly that would be strange writing. That I feel
point.
like I'm gonna be honest and say that's wildly wishful thinking. In my opinion.
Especially you're right, because especially when you take Siggy into consideration, because you're right, most of Rolo's good ideas, or shall we say diabolical plans, come from Siggy.
Right, like he's come up with nothing. Like he's literally come up with nothing useful. Like it's all been her, if anything, and she's not in on this part. Here's the thing too. I hear what you're saying about maybe they're doing this thing. The only problem with that is that Rolo stayed behind the whole time, so they wouldn't have had a chance to talk and work that part out about why don't you pledge?
Yeah.
Because when would that conversation have happened? And also, don't forget, Ragnar looked at Rolo all funny, as if he knew Rolo was about to backstab him.
Maybe.
If anything, I think Rolo probably has some inkling that, Ragnar has some inkling that Rolo may not be 100%. I don't know. He could be a blind spot for him too. I don't know. This whole thing is just crazy. I thought Rolo was going to roll over on Ragnar before, and he didn't. And this time he just totally did see, verbally, which to me, that was a little surprising. I can see Rolo saying that he's going to not backstab Ragnar and then backstab him. It's harder for me. It was a little bit harder for me to really believe that he's just going to flat out say it to someone that he doesn't even really know.
You're coming around to my side now, Prez.
No, I don't think he's playing chess. I just think he's stupid. No, I don't think there's any forethought in this at all. I just think he's dumb. I'm not coming around at all.
Right.
It was just a stupid move. Like he's just a pawn. Like he's just the kind of person who's going to be. He may have these lofty goals, but he's not he's just a person that's going to be used in the end, and none of this is going to work out for him. He'll be dead soon.
Hey, only one way to find out.
I think he'll make it through season 2, though.
Season 2. Let's go. Let's go.
Wow. But so what do you think about? Because here's some. I'm really worried for the Lagertha. I'm worried for her and for the son, because now there's this whole other chick, and she's, pregnant with Ragnar's baby, and this isn't exactly like Game of Thrones where there's another, heir to the throne, but it's not exactly not. So I think they're in a lot of danger. I think they're in a lot of danger right now.
My question to you is, putting yourself in Ragnar's shoes when he kind of laid back on that riverside, is he happy right now? Is he scared? Is he fulfilled? What emotions do you think he's feeling right now?
Well, one thing I want to say about that scene and about the actor, I should probably figure out his name. That was a great facial acting scene for me from him. Like he really was giving my mind is racing. Like that's the impression I got from him. Like his mind at that moment was just like, so much is happening right now. Again, we're about to go to war. I'm an emissary. This didn't work out. And he doesn't even, and he's thinking about the son that he just lost, with Lagertha, and it looked like his mind was racing, and he doesn't know exactly, for the first time in a minute, he doesn't know what to do.
Yeah.
Like for the first time, I feel like he doesn't feel clear as to what it is he's supposed to do next.
Yeah.
And I think that's a problem because he's also become distracted.
Yeah.
Because in the meantime, shit is going down with Rollo and this other guy, which is where his focus probably would have been had she had not, been like, yeah, I know we just met yesterday, but I'm definitely pregnant with your child today. Like, what? Like, how long was that trip to that ash tree?
Yeah, seriously.
He made it seem like he was on the property. Like,
Well, don't forget that they definitely did some time warping there, which also, by the way, adds to my theory about the brothers working together. But there was definitely, because they said it took 3 days to get to that ash tree. So you got to figure 3 days up, 3 days back. That's a week. They took their good old time. They hung out for a while.
yeah,
You got to believe they've been gone for a week. Plus all that sickness going on back home. You got to believe that's been going on for
that had
a
to
week,
take
if not longer.
Who knows how long that took exactly?
Right.
Yeah, I think the timey-wiminess is throwing me off a little bit. Like, I
Yeah.
don't, like, ever since the last Earl was killed and he and Ragnar became Earl, time has definitely been moving differently.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit harder for me to figure out what's going on because of that. Like, time is
Yeah, you're
definitely
right.
moving much more quickly
You're right about that.
right now.
Yeah.
Because they're just like, bam, going from like place to place right now. Snapping your fingers, you're in the next person's place. Who knows how long it took? Like, did you guys have to prep for that trip? Like, because last thing we heard is, hey, can you be the emissary? Next scene, they're there.
Jetpacking. Jetpacking. That's what Game of Thrones made it famous. Jetpacking.
Like, it took longer for them to get up to Uppsala. That at least took a whole episode. Like,
yeah. Dark, very dark. This show's rough because all the sickness back home. Don't forget about all that. That was hard to watch. All the everyone's stuck together in quarantine, burning bodies. Like that was. It made me think, Prez. Again, the historical nature of this show. They're showing what life really was probably like back then. I mean,
I want to know which plague that was.
But Prez, it could be any. It could be just a local sickness. I was going to ask you, is there a patient zero here? Like, I'm trying to remember who. Is it just a natural occurrence? Are we going to say the gods did this, or are we going to actually have some science that says, oh, well, this new guy showed up, and then everyone can start getting sick? I don't know.
Well, according to Siggy, patient zero was the kid that she was telling Lagertha about the child who got sick in the night, and then died.
That's right.
So
I missed that whole story. It didn't make any sense. But did she have any interaction with the kid? She did, I guess. Or with the mother? She had to because she talked to her. So
yeah, maybe. Oh, yeah, right, because she knew the story.
Siggy is ground zero.
Yeah, so she must have, because immediately after that she was sick.
And her daughter.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden you're looking at a whole, tent full of people.
Okay, so thank you for solving that. I forgot about that part. It didn't make sense at the time. Like, why is she telling? Who cares about your cousin or whatever that story was? But it makes sense now.
But
yeah, that was rough. That was hard. That was hard to watch.
Yeah, and there's so many people too.
Yeah.
It seemed like, especially for a village that doesn't seem like it's that big, that seemed like a third of their people just died.
No, but anyway, back to the historical thing. I think there's something to be said there that plagues or even just sicknesses. They didn't have modern medicine. They didn't have even one point you said, "Oh, what are you doing?" Kissing that person or that's sick. They didn't know that. They didn't know that that could be transmitted. They thought the gods were doing all this.
I mean, she literally tried to get rid of the plague by sacrificing a goat.
Exactly. So my point is and that's why the other thing, having kids was you wanted to keep having kids for this exact reason, because guess what?
Because their mortality rate was very high.
They died, exactly. Yeah.
High mortality rate. Yeah.
But hey.
Well, you know what though, and you would think that with such a high natural mortality rate, the whole sacrificing people thing would be less of a thing.
Yeah.
I mean, we would sacrifice you, but the chances of you living are slim as it is. So
yeah, we need every man, woman, child we have.
Yeah, you might just die anyway, so no point.
No point in killing you.
Yeah. You think
stuff. Season 2, here we come. Season 2.
Right, because they just killed off all these, they just killed off Leaf, and now all these other people die. You're like, man, don't you wish you had Leaf now?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, seriously. Yeah.
So,
Wars are brewing. Wow, we got a lot. We got a lot coming our way here. Season 2.
yep. All right. Well, that's about all I've got. You got anything else?
Nope. Excited. Very excited. I like. It was a dark way to end the season, but a lot of angles for season 2. I'm excited about.
Yeah, like so. Yeah, we did get a lot of setup. We've got a potential war looming now. So yeah, we'll see how that all goes. The one little thing I just kind of thought of before the end. The guy that plays Donald Logue's character, the king. I
Horror.
guess what is he? He
King
calls
Horror.
himself a king.
King
right?
Horror. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that I like him.
You
He
think he's
seems
short-lived?
very flippant about the lives of Ragnar. Like they could have easily been killed.
Yeah.
Or they still could be because they're still there. They still potentially could be. Like, and it didn't really seem like the king was all that concerned with that part. He's like, well, I'm
Yeah,
giving
I
them
think.
nothing to work with, and he really made it seem like, yeah, well, Ragnar will know what to do. As
Yeah.
in, really, is he supposed to kill the other jarl or something? Jarl Berg?
Yeah. Honestly, I thought he was going with that knife when he cut his hand. I mean, you got to believe. I thought he was going to kill King. No, I'm sorry, Jarl Borg. But
Yeah,
yeah, I
like
don't know.
it's very unclear what their intent is there. Like what, like
King Hark definitely. He's saying the right things, but I'm with you that I get the impression that he feels like Ragnar and crew are a bit expendable
and
in
kind
that.
of a threat anyways
Yeah.
because
Yes.
you
Yes.
know they're kind of a
Oh,
threat anyways because of his
yes. They
fame and
went west.
popularity and all that.
Yes. Yeah.
So I mean, if they make the deal, great. But if they wind up eating it, then that works too.
Hey, I have a question for you. With this, sorry, a little bit of a turn here, but is his if he's having this kid with this princess, does that mean his son's not going to be a prince? I don't know how that works back then, but that could get interesting, right?
And who is Broomhilda? I mean, that's a
I've heard the
super
name, but
famous
I
name.
don't.
Super famous name, but now that I think about it, like I can't tell you who I actually think she actually is or anything.
We need help from our audience here
Audience,
to
that's
educate
right.
us.
Let us
Please
know
educate us about Broomhilda.
who is
Please,
Broomhilda or Broomhill.
please, we're begging you for help.
Yes. Yeah. Explain that part. But yeah, that's about all I've got.
Good stuff.
So I guess we will see you guys in the next one. Bye.